Hey there, welcome to the E4 podcast. This is E4 in the wild. This time we are at Moonshine Drinkery, and we are here with the Moonshine staff. Guys, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
I'm Lupe.
I'm Dani.
How y'all guys doing? Thank you for having us here.
Sorry I was late.
No, dude, no. I'm late to everything, so don't even apologize for it. And Dani, how have you been?
I've been wonderful.
Yeah?
Living a dream at Moonshine. Always.
Nice, cool. Mm-hmm. Well, it's been a while since I've had any Moonshine staff on the podcast, so I figured there'd be a lot to discuss as far as what's happened since. It's been a good year and a half since I had any one of y'all on, and I just wanted to kind of get into the thick of things on what has changed, what's progressing, what has fallen off in the bar industry for y'all. What's new, what's not new. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it. All right. One of the things I would like to discuss is how Victoria, the downtown scene, I feel like in the past year and a half has changed. And I would like to know, how do y'all feel? How has it changed, and has it affected y'all's bartending shifts here at Moonshine?
Well, Dani, you go, because I have only worked here for 2 years in March and moved back here. So from what I saw before, it's really awesome. Like things that are opening and stuff, you can jump around, and there's things going on that I don't even know. People are like, oh, this is going on, or oh, I've come to work and things are blocked off and I don't even know what's going on. So
new people too. You see a lot of different people.
Yeah, it's new for me too.
I know in Victoria, a lot of the bar scenes, same people. But now with everything going on downtown, a lot of new faces.
It's a lot younger crowd too. And I know I'm old, so even me, I'm just like, can I see her again? It makes me feel a lot older, but no, we've gotten a significantly younger crowd lately.
College town now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how old anyone is either.
I see IDs and I'm like, I graduated high school when they were born.
Yep.
But I don't say anything.
Dude, no,
they're like, I'm
dude.
so old. I'm like,
oh God, when they say that.
I'm like, you're 30. Oh my goodness, you're not old. But yeah.
The arts, they're all of downtown, I think collectively is working towards really building up the arts and it making it kind of like a hub for the city. They have the art walk. They have the Mitchell House now down there. That it's.
Oh yeah.
I think I haven't been there yet,
I haven't seen it, but I've seen things about it. That's
never even heard of that.
Well,
So
I
that's
didn't know.
what
I
I'm
was not a bad kid. I never went to Mitchell, so I don't know. I don't know what it looks like, but I always wanted to go down that slide that was out there. They always said kids. They said kids would die going down that slide.
Have y'all never been down the Mitchell slides?
I've never.
Oh my God!
I'm telling you, it was like a scary story. They would be like, yeah, they'd shoot all the way down, and then they'd die right at the bottom.
I'll just go make a video of me just going down. So
I want to go too.
I have a story. So I didn't know anything was going on with the Mitchell House, whatever. As far as I knew, it was like an alternative school, and then they just kind of shut it down because the building was so old. But I guess now they're doing some artsy stuff.
Artist and market, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
I think each classroom is a different booth of almost like Mother Cluckers.
Yeah,
it's kind of
like your own business. You can set up there and
you rent out a room or a space. I said, I haven't been there, so I don't know how it's set up. But that's just to my knowledge what it is. But that's a big thing for the arts and people, small businesses. It's very downtown is very supportive of all of that. And I feel like Moonshine had a good part, played our part in it as well with our First Fridays we've been doing for, I think the next one is going to be the 37th one we've done.
Yeah. Oh, 37th?
Wow.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a very long time.
That is.
Dude, I haven't realized it's been that long since y'all started that.
For real.
We like to support local artists.
I mean, same.
Yeah.
I do too, but man, that's fucking crazy. But yeah, okay, so let's double back real quick to Mitchell, because I have a funny story about that one. So I have an aunt that lives 2 blocks down from Mitchell, and we always used to have summer barbecues there, and the whole family would come over, and we used to run down the block to Mitchell and play in the playground, and also just crawl up the slides and slide down because they're fire escapes, right? So it's they're meant for you open the window and you slide out the building or whatever, right? But if you want to go down the slide from the ground and not go in the building. You just have to fucking climb up that slide.
Sounds terrible.
Have like a running head start, and just like it's real rusty, and the sun's beaming down because this is during the summer, so it's hot as fuck. You don't want bare skin touching that slide, right?
No.
You know. And this is when I was a kid, right? So it wasn't as rusty. It was still. It had a little shine to it still, you know.
Safety standards were different. Wow.
Yeah, safety standards were definitely different, right? So we're all like, running up the slide and just literally like sliding down, like even being jerks to where we're like sliding down when someone's trying to come up, just kids being kids.
Miguel being Miguel.
Me just being And my brother Eric. It was his turn. He went up there, right? And we were like all watching him go up there. And I don't know what he did differently than all of us. I don't know if like he stood up there and like jumped first and then like went into the slide, whoop, but he went down really fast, like faster than any of us. And when he hit the bottom of the slide, it's just literally a little metal platform. Oh, God. And he like popped up and just landed on his fucking arm in a weird way and broke his arm.
Those are the stories that I heard as a kid. Seeing that slide, they're like, "Oh, kids would die at the bottom of that slide."
He's like, "My arm, I can't move my arm."
You're not supposed to go down.
It's true.
I was like, "Nope, see, I knew it."
So then one of our bigger cousins, who was older than us, he was there, so he picked up my little brother, who was he had to be like 12 at the time, and Eric's like a little kid. He's a skinny little kid,
that's why he flew down there.
But I don't know how I think he jumped. I think this is I wish I could go back and just
knew what he was doing. He knew how to get down the slide. I have
ingrained in my memory just how he hit the ground and how he popped up and kind of like turned on the side and just boom landed, and he broke his arm like right around here. But yeah, we had to carry him back to the house, and my parents were like, "What the fuck were y'all doing?" And we're like, "We're going on that slide." We had to take him to the ER and everything, and sure enough, he had a broken arm, a cast and everything.
And never again could you go back to the slide.
And you ruined it. Funny story. I go, "Oh, that was tragic."
It was hilarious.
It's funny, and you're like, "No, just seen how fast this kid was going down the slide."
Were you laughing then too?
Oh hell yeah!
Of course they were.
Just because of how fast he went down and he popped up, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like this dude caught air, like I never seen that before. And then he's like, it didn't go good. So I wonder if those slides are still there because
it is. I think it's still there, but I doubt. It's still there.
Oh, it's still there?
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's still there, but it's definitely rusty as hell now. Like, there's no way
how
he could even attempt.
Could we
it would
get
fall
an
off
attempt
the wall, I'm sure.
I don't know.
I feel like I would attempt it for sure. Like only one story high though. I'm not climbing past.
No, you gotta.
That's the thing. It has to go from the top.
You gotta go
you
from
think
the top.
they'd like just let me inside and go to the very top?
Look, I say we cut the fence. We'll
we're breaking in.
Sneak you in. I mean,
they're sitting here like, okay, so we're gonna have to beef up security. We're around town. Some kids are gonna try to break in.
These kids are the slide right here. These
bad news. Rapscallions are gonna come break into.
She's gonna jump. She's gonna get a jumping start.
And those slides are so old. I bet you they're so rusty though. You just like fall through it. Just slide through it like, oh shit.
Like, oh shit.
That's not what's supposed to happen.
I feel like that's a reoccurring nightmare if you fall off the side of a slide. You know what I mean? Like at the very top.
I have that.
I would have to burn in that fire. I'm like, no, I'm not going down that slide. It's too high.
I have that fear at Slurrbon. I don't know if you ever had the tube slides, and you're going down
when
and
you
like
have the
yeah. I'm always all like, how much more force would it take for this tube just to go fucking up and just out the fucking tube, like because it's like open.
I feel like that's had to have happened.
It's had to happen
more than a few times, Maybe not at Schlitterbahn, but there's the little off-brand ones that they have around.
Dude, I have that fear, and I always think about it when I go down those. Like what we have here, like the Black Knight and the Master Blaster, and then I guess the family one, the Wolf Pack. That on that third part.
I know he knew every name.
I spent a lot of time at Schlitterbahn.
I'm a water boy, I like the water. I like
Master Blaster.
And I know that one because there's a guy at work we call the Master Blaster for unknown reasons.
Oh God.
But anyways, but
I'm sure there's a reason.
Not known to me. I just go
reason.
along with it. I'm like, hey, what's up, Master Blaster? I just like saying it because it's funny.
I'm a wave pool guy, or the one you walk. I'll just chill there, and then just what do they call it? You just keep going around and around and around.
So I saw a post the other day on social media. and it was saying that you're not from Texas if you haven't almost drowned in the Slitterbond water park, where they make the waves.
The wave
like
pool.
you know how like it sucks all the water in or whatever, and you like
and you want to get
you're,
right
like,
up at
you're
the
clinging
front
to the wall
for some reason,
and like you try to like jump in right when they fucking make the first wave.
I've not almost drowned in that.
Dude, dude, I have a few times, like, you know, like, and it's because like you just like jump in and then you just go down like a rag doll for like a quarter of the circle. You're just like underwater, just tumbling, hitting people, clipping kids and shit, like you know. Like,
that one where you do wait, like you do
and then the lifeguard is constantly like blowing his whistle, like y'all fucking
out
move,
of there.
and they were like, no, 10 more seconds, and then like,
was this adult Miguel? Because I can see adult Miguel have been spending some time at maybe like a bar at Schlitterbahn first, and then coming in hot. Like,
dude, no, this was straight up kid Miguel, like in there. But I mean, I still do it now to this day. Like, I do hit that bar up first. I go to that little hot tub bar, like I sit in there and I'm like, this is too
it's
fucking
my favorite part.
Yeah, I'm like it's hot as fucking here. Let's go fucking cool off in the fucking wave pool. And then like now I'm bigger and stuff, so now this little kid's like waiting for his time. I was like, nope. Like,
you ever seen them do the save the baby drill, like where the lifeguards throw a fake baby in there and they wait for the other lifeguards to see it?
They
when
do
you
that?
Don't know that
I was like, I never got to see that show.
When you don't know that's happening and you're just like chilling and you're just like, there's a baby at the bottom of the pool. You're like, what the? Yeah, and they're like, no.
I can only imagine.
We're just trying to train our new lifeguards. They're supposed to catch it.
You're like some heads up.
Yeah, I'm all, okay. Okay.
That's what. Do they really do that?
They have the trainers. Yes, we were sitting there. We were like, there's a baby at the bottom of the pool. Can't be real, right? Like, where's the mom? Where's the who's around here? We're all in the adult area.
Like, why is no parent worried?
Yeah,
everybody's
Who's missing
serious.
a baby? Like, you know.
Yeah, and they're like, oh no, it's fine.
I wonder if like a guest goes down there and gets it. Like, are they hired? Like, you know,
automatically certified.
Your response time was impeccable.
Yeah, you need a job here. Like, you know. Like, funny enough, Eric, my brother who broke his arm, actually worked at Slitterbond too. So yeah,
that's a cool job.
Dude, that's what I said too. I was like, man, that's a fucking badass job working at Slitterbond, but I guess it also kind of sucks.
It does because you don't get to really enjoy it. You're just standing in the heat most of the time.
Watching other people have fun.
Also, the outfits are just like rude.
Yeah.
Like it's so hot and they're like with big khaki like clothes on. And, like a polo.
I would definitely want to be one of the water people. I'm going to be a lifeguard. I want to be the one that's the one that pushes people through the water. Like, get your ass on down there.
Oh yeah, just feel like give you that little friendly nudge, like keep going, keep the traffic going.
Some of them give you a little not a friendly nudge, and they'll just.
Have you seen the ones where they stand on it and they spin it? Like they spin you down, you know.
And then those people flip the hell out of there too.
Yeah.
Like and then they really like enjoy your job.
Yeah,
I like that.
Those people might go over the edge. That's what's causing it. That fucking bitch at the very top that's spinning it around, and he just off the thing. He's like, "Black." Like, I hope you land in the wave pool. If not, then you're done. Like, you know, like.
No, that's when someone's gonna be throwing up on the ride. And they do the whistle and make everybody leave. I've been there. I've been there when that's happened.
What, someone threw up in the water?
In not one of the rides, but on the wave pool, they had to like get everybody out, and everybody's just like standing on like waiting for them to get back, but it was because someone like.
I wonder if that's like a domino effect. Like I've never seen it. Like, you know, it just starts barfing. Like someone's like, you're in water and it's wavy, so I'm sure that barf just fucking spreads. Oh god! Right, and then someone else that gets on them, they're like, oh, blah, and then it just keeps on going. You know, like we got to pull the plug, guys, drain the water, get everybody out. Like, you know,
I don't like that. I feel like if someone, maybe because of my time spent at Cactus Canyon, like I don't. If people vomit, I'm just like, oh, okay, that sucks.
Yeah,
but you gotta go. But no, when people vomit, I don't get that. I'm mad at a lot of people like every time. But I don't. It doesn't make me sick like that.
No, well, that's good. Also, I feel like Cactus Canyon, our time there, helped us with like seeing barf all the time and shit, right? And also, I feel like any bar scene,
like
you
right
smell
now, I'm swallowing like.
One of those people.
It's like right there. I'm like, whoa.
Dude,
so that's a real thing.
I'm not too squeamish.
I was just in Austin yesterday, and we were at Chupacabra. No, the Jackalope. we were in that Jackalope bar, which is a dirty six kind of part of the bar, like, where it's at.
Like good burgers.
Yeah, good food.
Really
And like
good
we were
food.
chilling there. It was still early tonight. It was still like maybe like 7:00, right? It's not crazy yet. There's still some day bar people lingering around. Oh, go ahead. And then all of a sudden, like, I started getting like whiffs of vomit. Like I would just like, oh, it smells like vomit.
God.
And I'm just like, oh, that's old vomit. I could tell.
Oh,
Like,
God.
Cactus, old vomit
old
smell.
vomit smell. I'm like, oh, I'm home. Like, just.
I remember you.
And then, like, the person I was with, there was like, did someone throw up? And I was like, yeah, maybe a couple days ago, but just
It's all right. They
we're
eventually
not
found it.
standing in it, so we're fine. But it's probably around here somewhere.
Like I have my doctorate in old barf smell. So I did my time, my 10 years.
And to circle back to Moonshine, that's one thing that I do love about Moonshine is that it's one of the cleaner bars of Victoria.
Yes.
Like,
I'm just kidding.
We do our best.
yeah, because like like you said, this bar never smells like old vomit. It's always real nice. It's not even dusty. Like, remember at Cactus, everything was dusty. Like if we didn't wipe it
The
down,
ladies,
the
like us,
ladies, the
us.
people, like the dollar bills, like dusty.
That's how they
I
know
didn't
each
know you
other.
worked
That's
here
how
too.
they go way back.
Yeah.
Cactus,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, we
Cactus
go-
Canyon.
We go back to, what were you in, Little League?
Yeah.
When you met my dad?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
your
we've
dad was
known
cool
her
as
since
fuck, dude.
childhood.
Yeah, we go way
Yeah.
back.
Damn.
And then I went to school with her brother, which we're friends.
Yeah.
Eddie's real cool. I love Eddie. But yeah, so we go back. But yeah, Cactus, dude, I'm glad that was my first bar I worked at because
Me too.
that just exposed me to like everything. Like when I go work at a different bar, I'm just all like, oh, this is actually better than Cactus. And then it's like, because Cactus was dirty as hell.
I don't know. Also, though, I was a little, like, I feel like the bartenders, at least, the girls, we were so spoiled. We were so spoiled.
Why do you think that is?
Because, like, we had barbacks to do everything. First of all, shout out my boy. Like, but we had barbacks that did everything. Like, we just wiped our bottles, counted our money, and left.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have to do a lot of the extra things that I think a lot of other bars you have to do, like cleaning vomit, like
Yeah.
Right.
or
Just call
cleaning the
back up.
bathrooms, or stocking your own beer, like all those things that you do in like normal bars.
Well, I mean,
But
because
like a
y'all were the front
Cactus.
people
The
there.
talent.
They needed y'all there. Yeah, I was like, y'all were the talent. Y'all needed to
We
be
were
there.
we wore small
y'all
clothes,
were busy.
so
I was like,
Small clothes.
people that wore big clothes, they had to do all.
yeah. That's why I was like, y'all
Yeah.
were really cute. Y'all were really pretty. Everybody that was working there was always like a very cute bartender. And yeah,
Got
can't,
him young.
can't have I was all
Gotcha, bitch.
You
But
know
no,
how
you're
to
right.
bartend,
Yeah,
young?
like
Come
Cactus
on.
was a fully staffed bar. We had floor guys, door guys, barbacks, bartenders.
Y'all were busy.
So we had
Not
we were
every bar
busy.
was like that.
We had everything.
Y'all were busy though, because it was 18 and up. It was.
Oh yeah.
It
Yeah,
was crazy.
someone
Yeah.
checked the IDs. I didn't have to check
Yeah.
IDs.
Yeah.
I didn't have to cut people off. The managers, we just
Yep.
Yeah, you could
They were
call
watching,
your
yep.
code. Like, use your little flashlight, get a manager, like,
Yeah.
that person right there, sir's right. That dude's fucked up or is he asleep? And they'll just be like, a manager's like, all right, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
And that was it. So, like, yeah, bartenders did not have to get their hands dirty at all.
no, we didn't do anything. Like
No.
It was huge.
And
too, that
also,
place.
y'all had
Yeah,
barbacks,
that
right?
too.
Like,
And
I feel like even
our barbacks were so good.
I was a barback there. So, like, but you know what? Like,
You also bartended
I
too.
I also bartended, but I
How
loved
long?
my
Like
years.
you did both?
Yeah,
You-
I loved my years
whatever.
bar back in there because y'all were real rough on me, right? Like, as far as like, I remember like Linnell, like, the other bartender we worked with, like throwing a bottle of like Midori at me or Melon Pucker, like, because she would clack it and I just wasn't there to like hand her a new one. Like, I was still at the end of
Yeah.
the bar and she's like, hey, they called me Donut back then. She's like, bloop. And I was like, I had to catch it like a football, like, oh fuck,
Went over like what a barback does. It'd be like, I need this out of my bag, Miguel. Like,
Yeah,
and just like, I
dude.
need to find this, that, or the other. And like, Okay.
I'm like, oh yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Like like, because I was afraid to get beat by these bartenders, right? But then at the end of the night, like they would be like, here you go, here's your treasure for tonight.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'd be like, oh, my money's like, like it was all worth it.
It was also like oil-filled money back then too, which also like made me think like this is how much everybody makes. Right. Oh, that's not the truth.
We were spoiled. We made more money than we realized at in Victoria
as bartenders.
That's
the most money I've ever made, I think,
in
my lifetime.
Yeah, I would agree.
Wild.
Yeah, I don't even know where it all went. But like nowadays, I feel like we treat barbacks different.
Yeah.
I think that's a thing that has shifted over the times.
Nicer.
Maybe from like the 90s and early 2000s, whenever like you just grilled your bar back, like what the fuck you doing, little bar bitch? Go do something, like. And then nowadays it's all like, oh, we gotta treat our bar backs with respect and stuff like that. Like don't yell at him because he's gonna get upset. Like I guess we live in.
Don't worry, I'll go get the ice.
I think speed bars you different too, though. You're like it's so busy and so hectic that like
kind of have to be.
You're just like.
Aggressive.
Give me this now. You know what I mean? Like you're hyped up. Plus we were all like so young working there. Like we were all
super
babies.
young staff. Yeah, because the ones that were older were like Linnell was she was probably the only one, and Shadow were the only two people I would say were of age really to like, they were in their 30s.
How old were y'all when y'all started there?
I was 21, 22.
Damn.
When I started?
I turned 21 like the first week I worked there.
Damn.
Yeah, we were babies.
Damn.
Babies.
It's crazy.
We didn't know shit. But
we didn't know nothing.
Nothing. Didn't know. I thought we knew it. I thought I knew everything. I remember thinking that like, I was like, oh, I'm so good at the bar industry. I'm so great. And I look back, I was like, man, I didn't know fucking shit.
Dude, same.
I was a fucking idiot back then. And I still am now. I mean, maybe 10 years, I'm going to look back at me right now and be like, man, that guy's a fucking idiot. Like,
shit.
I still didn't know shit. Then I'll be like, wait, do I know shit now? Like, I don't know. Future self? I don't know.
I ask Dani all the time how to make stuff. Like, cause I don't remember.
Recipes are so different from different bars, from different state, from everything, everywhere. And then, like, okay, example. I worked at Bomb Diggity.
Yeah.
What would you put in your Mexican candy?
Okay, this is what I put in. I put in a little tequila, not a lot, because I get complaints about when I give it too much tequila. So I do tequila, a watermelon pucker, a little bit of peach, not too much, and then some Tabasco, sweet and sour, shake it up. Tahini will go on the rim, and that's it.
Okay, well, when I worked at Bomb Diggity, that's how I make mine because I thought that was just the consensus, I guess. They use Malibu. So I was just like,
Malibu.
I don't know if I was being roasted. I'm like, y'all messing with me, right? But like, it just shows that like different places have different recipes everywhere.
Just
so
Malibu
just kind of like,
instead of the tequila, then everything the same. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, and I'm just like,
it's a Mexican
candy.
I don't know. That's how they did it. That's how they did it there, and I'm just like,
where's the Mexican?
The one making
but,
it? That's me.
Also, I feel like restaurants too, they do tweak their drinks a little bit, and they're
I think
more
it's
restaurant.
like about conserving what's cheaper, what's better, what's.
Yeah, they don't use a lot of
You're not
Malibu,
going to use, I'm like, you got to use
or
what
maybe
you got.
one customer liked it, and then that's all that everybody ever orders, so they're like, that's how we make ours.
We want our Mexican candy with Malibu.
Yeah.
But recipes are so different.
Yeah.
Like, everywhere.
I could never be a bartender because I cannot keep all that in my brain. That's like...
It's just muscle memory, honestly.
Like, just do it. And I'm like,
dude,
make it blue.
I don't want to remember it.
But I
can't.
think you could
just
because
can't.
I think the hardest part is interacting with people and going one-on-one,
and
you have that,
and
but
multitasking,
anybody could,
all of it.
mix a drink, like, because, you just ask around, but that thing you have, you could be just, like, interacting.
I mean,
that one, I only do simple drinks. I'm sorry. I only do shots. Straight shots. Straight.
Speed bar, you got it. Like you work at a club, girl.
I sure could. Yeah,
And
I think
drinks.
You want
and
vodka
shots.
water? Got you.
Yeah, the transition
What
from
goes in
like
the vodka
server
water?
to bartender is
Right?
like real easy. I think you could get it. Kind of like how you memorize what comes on a certain plate. That's what a drink is. Like, it's like this, and this, and a plate of like,
I
whatever.
understand what she's saying though, because I've worked at places where, like I said, like Bomb Diggity and stuff, where there's food too. And once food is on the table, like my mind just goes blank.
Right?
Really?
I'm just like, one more time, what did you want?
Yeah.
Oh, like, well, you're gonna get it how I put it in, and I'm stressed. Like, I strictly like kind of refuse to work places that have food. I don't want to do it.
I've heard you
Like,
say that before.
my brain.
No,
like
that's one of my rules, and Dodge has broken that rule for me because we have a kitchen now, and like I just don't want to be like that. Fuck this place, I'm out. Because
I'm out.
Luckily, like we have real simple bar food, like a burger, some wings. My question is, what flavor do you want? You want buffalo? You want whatever? So it's not like we have steaks. I'm worried about the temp of the steak and stuff like that. Things don't really get sent back, because most people are already drinking or drunk when they get their food.
And just eat it.
You still have that vibe of a bar though, still. So you could still be like, oh, you don't fucking like it?
Yeah. Dude, let's just I just block it, just knock it out. Eat it, like
You still don't have to. And I feel like at restaurants or things that are mostly restaurants, you still have to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll go fuck myself.
Oh, dude, yeah, like Dodge is a different feel than like Chili's.
They'll be like, go tell them to go fuck themselves. And I'm like, I can't. I won't get a tip.
I'd blame everything on the kitchen. I'd blame everything.
Even if it's my fault.
I hate Jose.
Sorry, it was the kitchen. They did that, right?
Waiters and waitresses are definitely like another breed. Like I love you guys. Y'all are great. I'm always just like, oh, bless you. Every time if something's wrong, I'm just like, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah,
I'm just going to eat
it's
it.
cool. It's fine. It's cool. Live surprises is fine. Take your time with everything. Like, don't rush me. Like, service have it rough.
Yeah.
Also, one position I have come to respect is the restaurant bartender that has to make drinks for their bar top as well as every server that just like punches in their drinks.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh my god, that's the other thing.
Because then the restaurants have those like recipes that have like fucking 7 things on them.
Well, and you have to do food too.
Yeah,
Like,
and food
serving
too.
their bar, making them their drinks, then making bullshit drinks that are on the menu that people are just like, I want that.
That's how I started. The tickets coming out.
But then you got somebody else coming up. They can't have this and that. Can you fix it this way? They don't want salt. Can you remake that?
Some places keep recipes from like years, and they'll just have a book behind the bar. I'm like, I'm supposed to make I'm supposed to memorize a book of made up drinks.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'm supposed to memorize all of these that are made up, and like. And it could be anything because someone could come in and their favorite thing is from a year ago.
And usually they do the to-go orders too. A lot of the times at restaurants, the bartenders do the to-go orders. When I worked at Cheddar's, they made our drinks. They served the bar top. They took to-go orders. Even our bullshit drinks, we had like strawberry lemonades, and they would have to put the strawberry in a cup for us, and we'd have to go to the bar, get our cup, take it to the kitchen. Put tea in it, put whatever,
Yep, that's exactly how I started. I would forget stuff all the time.
To
go.
Wake up in the middle of the night. Oh, never got the bitch at ranch. Like the ranch, I never got it.
So long story short, tip your bartenders at restaurants, tip your waitresses at restaurants. They got a hard job. Bless their lives.
Right.
Put them in your nightly prayers. I don't know.
Real,
do
like,
something for them.
And maybe you didn't need that ranch, all right? Let it go. Let it go.
Maybe you don't need that ranch.
Really?
It's not a big deal. It's not.
Maybe if there's something very small
Goes to the manager. They didn't bring me my ranch, just so you know.
All right, so let's kind of focus back on actual moonshine because that's what we're supposed to be talking about. But obviously we diverge a little bit, which is fun. So y'all do a lot of different events here now. You mentioned the art stuff earlier. What are some other things that y'all do here? I know y'all do stuff with the library, right? Y'all do some book stuff.
The library had what was it? The Golden Girls, like what do they call it? Trivia. Yeah.
Golden Girl trivia.
Yeah,
They do
that was
that.
the first time I had seen that here, but it was
That's
kind
pretty
of cool.
Oh, you also work the book clubs all the time.
Yeah, they come, they do their book thing. They had the paint and sip.
Oh, that happens here too?
Yeah, They had
Damn.
the paint and sip. What else they got? We got day. I can't remember anything else they do. I mean, there's a few other things.
So the book
Events.
club, the book club it's one of the ladies from the library come over here and they host a little book club, right? And I think it's normally all just true crime stuff that they normally read.
I think it's on theme.
Oh, is it also themed too?
They do different themes. I believe.
That's really cool. So if you're interested in book stuff, they just drink while they talk about books.
Yeah,
yeah.
Same thing with the paint and sip. Somebody comes in. Her name is slipping my mind, and then they paint and drink, and all their paintings look the same. Yeah. She comes in and directs them how to, do the painting, and then they do it, and then she does something else and shows them how to do it, and then
that's
cool.
the kind of one I want to do. I'm here for it.
Yeah, some of them come out looking crazy.
Artist, but you give me a drink,
just because
you're
drinking. The bourbon thing.
Oh yeah,
too.
and the Old Victoria Bourbon Society.
So what's that about? What's the Bourbon Society? Like, explain that to me.
Texas Liquor has like a few, usually it's like 3 Texas Liquor picks. It'll bring them in, and then Sean from Texas Liquors walks around, talks to people about just the ones he had picked that he brought, and they drink bourbon and they have a good time.
They just everyone just tries it and they're like, oh, that's notes of vanilla and scorched
this is
mahogany.
I'm all taste.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
bourbon.
it's a chance.
I can't tell either.
It's a chance for like-minded people. They all seem to really enjoy.
Or something right? It's got a smoky taste.
Woody, nutty, smoky,
Yeah.
It's good. I'm
or just
lit.
straight
Tastes
trash.
like nuts.
Can we say? Oh, that's trash.
God. Trash, Jameson. I know trash, Jameson.
Slam that button.
Or not Jameson, Jim Beam.
Jim Beam.
Trash.
Jim Beam. That's trash.
Beam.
Boom.
I think about it every
Look.
time. Every time I see Jim Beam, I'm trash Jim Beam.
Trash ass Jim Beam.
I was
Again,
trash for a
trash
very long time, and I drink Jim Beam for a very long time.
I mean, I still do just to relive that time period. Oh yes.
I drink Jaeger.
Honestly, after that competition
I
we
love
did,
Jaeger. I love it. I don't know.
You're gross.
I felt hurt by
I
Stairs.
get
and you're
yes.
gross. But no, after that competition we did, that was when I started drinking Jameson. I'd never even drank Jameson. And I
you got it right,
nailed
too.
it, yeah, because I was like,
Nailed
that
it.
was smooth, and then I got it, tasted again. I was like, oh yeah, that was that good stuff. I liked it. Yeah,
I went
gone
to
back
Jameson
since.
Distillery. That was pretty cool.
Oh, you went to
Yeah?
the Jameson Distillery?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that has
I
to,
didn't
you need to
know
make-
there's
you need to put that
notes
on
of
the list.
caramel
gotta go.
in Jameson, but apparently there
Caramel?
are. Yeah.
Where?
And it's weird because we would have to sample them and whatever, and then smell them. And at first he's like, has the regular Jameson. And he's like, oh, do you smell caramel? And I'm like, no.
No.
And then we taste all of them. And in the end, they're like, oh, we'll smell it again. And no shit, it smelled like caramel.
Oh my god.
So I was like, oh, tucked in there somewhere.
I smell caramel.
Caramel. Oh, sorry, you mean caramel?
I smell
Carmel.
Caramel.
Yeah, but no, it's actually pretty interesting. It's a cool place.
I'm trying to think.
I did
what
a
other
tasting
events
there.
we do. Oh.
Well, we
Where is
also
it?
have the bands. We have
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of
for sure.
bands.
And then
Oh.
sometimes we have private events too. That all this kind of showers and bridal showers. And,
Oh, yeah.
so it's-
Photo sessions.
Oh yeah, they
all
always
the
come in
time.
randomly to do photos and stuff. Like,
Do did they call ahead or did they just show up?
sometimes they show up.
Sometimes they just show. A lot of times I'll just text my phone. Just hey girl, can you open up? And okay.
They love the way
But-
it looks, and they they want to take.
does.
Can
We
we, sit
don't
on top
charge
of the
people.
It is. I was
You
like,
know.
this little setting we're in right here, I like this.
Yeah, it's real nice. What would y'all say is the moonshine theme here? Like if you had to describe it to someone.
A really good date night spot. Low lit.
It's like kind of loungy too. I mean, like we're
Yeah,
doing right
it's
now.
loungy.
Really,
like
what
that
is it?
little loungy.
Speakeasy type of place.
Yeah.
Very,
Yeah, kind of speakeasy.
yeah.
But it's just very low key and comfortable.
Yeah, I would say it's very speakeasy and maybe like Americana kind of thing, right?
Yeah, because there is the theme of cars, because this was a auto body shop before.
Okay.
Well, so
That's
is that
what
where
all
this
the
came from? I was
Oh, that's-
wondering.
Yeah, we have a picture on the wall of the original building, which is an auto body shop. So the lamps over on the bar, they're little hubcaps,
Yeah.
and he has
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little front of the truck over there. So
Never noticed.
I
Oh,
like,
wait,
I
what?
like
Okay,
Miguel's
now that I'm looking now.
Americana.
Yeah,
I know America. I like that.
Yeah, dude. Like, I seen the hubcaps and then the front of that truck over there,
Yeah.
So it's all it's cool. Then you have the flags and stuff like that. So I was like, man,
There's still pieces of the floor where you can see where machinery was bolted down.
Fuck, that's
So
cool
it's
as
really
fuck.
cool. Really
yeah,
cool
I don't
old
even remember
building.
this place being
Historic Victoria.
auto body shop. But yeah, I know all
Pretty
those
sure it's
events
before your time.
Yeah,
Right? I don't think any of us saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all these events sound real cool. I'm real interested in doing the sip and paint one.
Yeah.
Just because I want to go against the grain and like paint something differently, like just like really fuck it up.
I was gonna say he's just gonna paint a dick.
Just do what you feel.
Or just have it to where it's like you ever see those things how it's like someone will like draw something on like a chalkboard or something and the teacher goes to like wipe it off and all that's left is a dick. Just do that.
Like you Sharpied under something on a dry erase all around it.
And it's like someone erases it. Just do that somehow, but with the paint, like, oh, I fucked up and wipe it off, and it's just a giant dick. Like, oh, like how did that happen? Like, just like
those kids.
You put alcohol and paint in my hand, man.
Girl,
Like,
Miss,
what
can
do
you
you
show me how to
expect?
do this? I need your help.
That, and I think the Bourbon Society sounds really cool. I had no idea.
Yeah, I
think
not
the next
know that
one we're
was a
doing is
thing.
in March. I do believe March.
Coming up.
It's not on there.
Oh,
yet.
it's not on there yet.
But I think it's in March. I think.
Well, I think anyone can just go on y'all's social
our
media
Facebook
pages.
page has everything
Right.
that we're doing. Cool.
Y'all do a real good job keeping that up because I see a lot of posts. from
Genevieve
Moonshine.
Robles.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
does a
what's
really
going
good
on
job.
this Sunday? It's there's something going on this Sunday from like.
Let me
4 to-
refer over
hold
to
on,
our
yeah.
board.
It is,
Refer to the board.
I'm off Sunday, so I don't.
It's in purple. I can't see it.
Hold on, let me look it up. Hold on, let me see.
Oh no, the one color Danny can't see. Purple.
And I even have these like nice glasses on.
Oh yeah. What kind of glasses are those?
They're glasses for seeing.
Oh. Well, obviously not if you can't see that. It
I've
should
had allergies, so I had to wear my glasses. I hate wearing them to work. I feel
Oh,
like people always make little glasses comments. I'm like, I use them for seeing.
right? Whatever, 4 eyes.
They're better than whenever I had the like Harry Potter glasses and everybody like,
It's called Champagne Sundays.
Champagne Sundays.
From 2 to 6. There's DJ Encores here. DJ.
Oh, wow.
I think
Yeah.
this is Keisha's.
Oh,
thing.
Keisha's here.
Okay,
I
cool.
think. I don't know.
That's just something new I've never seen. I saw the post.
It's just an event
and I
someone's
was
doing.
like, yeah, I was like, oh, okay, cool.
And we had Stout Brothers yesterday too, and that was a
Yeah.
really big turnout.
They
They
always
always do a really good
Y'all
job.
be having some really good live bands here.
Yeah.
Dream
I want-
Stereo.
Dream
Stereo
Stereo.
was
I just had them on the podcast.
Oh,
Last week? Was it last week?
At
2 weeks
least
ago.
so.
They're
2 weeks
nice
ago.
boys.
No.
They come by here
I
a
don't
lot.
know, man.
They are
These-
so
my
awesome.
weeks
I
just
like that
yeah,
band.
they're actually really nice too.
Yeah.
Like,
They're nice
I had a
little
good
boys.
time talking with them.
Yeah, Max
Big
is one
boys,
of
sorry.
I used to
Max.
work with him at Citizens.
Okay.
I used to work with him, and he did the front desk, and I was teaching recycling. And he walked in here setting up stuff. I was like, you play guitar and stuff? I didn't even know. He was on the stage jamming. I was like, I didn't even know he did that. So yeah, he's really cool guy.
They do really good. Like it's a really fun show, and they had some openers last time. I don't remember who they were, but they were really good as well.
Yeah, that was a few weeks ago. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah?
I actually came and saw them because I was like,
Yeah.
I need to see these guys before they come on the podcast. Like, I can't be like a poser.
was a really
you know?
good show.
It was a real good show.
They're really good.
Yeah, actually, I need to get in touch with them because I've been giving everyone that's on the podcast like shirts, like E4 shirts, and they left. And as soon as they left, I was like, oh fuck, I forgot to give them shirts.
give 'em some
Like,
shirts.
but I was like, I'll see them somewhere, and I'll give them some shirts.
Should
But
do
yeah.
In the Wild bar tools. The little stuff printed for all the bars you go to. The bar
Right.
tools.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
that would be
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, that would be real cool.
Everybody likes a bar tool. I know that because when I leave them in the bathroom, people take them.
Do you?
Because when I accidentally leave them in the bathroom, they're gone.
They're
Yeah,
gone,
they're
definitely.
just snatched.
Maybe they just know they're yours. Like, oh, it's Danny's bar tool. We gotta take it. Yeah, So that's one
Possibly.
thing I actually look at when I go to other bars is I look at what bar tools other bartenders use. Like, if they use
I don't have mine on there.
like dog bones or like what I call the
V-rods.
the V rods or even the what they call it like speed poppers with like, the buck teeth kind of like I don't know if you know because like with like some bar tools they're flat on both sides.
Oh,
as
the one
far
with the
as-
little angle on the inside of it.
yeah, on the angle inside. It
Well,
looks
that's
like,
what I have on my little V-rod.
Yeah, so like, I feel like everyone has their own
We need
preference.
examples of all these tools.
Oh, give me a
I
second.
want to see them.
Give me a
Oh,
second.
you see,
It-
not a bartender.
there's-
No
there's
clue
a
what the hell y'all are
difference.
talking
I
about.
am, and I was like, they do? I was like, I just find anything there. Like,
2 years. I got shit.
I
don't
just
know
use
what
my
the hell
finger
you're
to
talking
open up
about.
Oh, dude,
I go look at my bar tool. It's my index.
Come on, it's a twist up.
dude, you can't do that too much because at the end of the night you'd be all cut
yeah,
up and
no,
shit.
you're all
I've done
fucked
that
up.
before, like thinking I was a badass, just like popping bottles with my hand all night.
Y'all are
Then like by 1
kicking
o'clock, I'm
knowledge
like,
to
uh-oh.
me.
The teeth people.
Y'all are kicking knowledge to me. I didn't even know.
Oh, okay, cool. So here's a good example. So this one right here is flat. Like, you know how there's no the teeth on it right here are flat. And then if you look at this one has a little edge on it, and sometimes you'll see edges on both sides, to where it looks like, you know, like two little buck teeth, like, you know, and different people.
That is your description of buck teeth. I was confused.
Yeah.
That is like your V-Rod.
So this is for prying off pour spouts.
Or you could even grab like
bottles
out of.
You could do that with this side
I
too.
didn't know
but,
that,
you know.
Cactus Canyon.
Yeah, dude. Fuck that water. Fuck that beer tub water.
I told you I just got that Bartle that I think it was you. It was either you or Shadow got me when I first started
the zombie
working
one. Yeah,
at
I got
Cactus.
you that one. Yeah.
And then right before I stopped working at Cactus, someone stole it.
Damn.
And I found one on Bar Products, and I got another one, and I was just like, oh my god.
Dude, that's so crazy how the design's still there.
Yeah.
Like, cause that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But no, I always pay attention to people's bar tools. Like if it's like, you know, the buck teeth one or whatever. I prefer flats on both sides, and also a wide one too, right? Because it gives me.
I like these. I think these are my favorite V-Rod for sure. I need because I don't have very strong hands. Sounds weird, but I'm constantly telling you to open me things.
It looks weird. I've never seen it because y'all just taught me that. Dude. I was
well,
like,
it helps with the sticky pour spouts. Like the new pour spouts that don't want to come out.
Yeah, I can't use the ones with buck teeth. I'll end up bending the bottle cap. Like it would never pop off for me. It would always just bend straight up, and I'm like, uh-oh. Then I'll have to like pry it off on the other side.
I learned at Cactus to take these under the register and like bend them down and to like catch a little bit better. So like the ones that I have that are like this, I always bend them.
See, I would too. So if I was stuck for one,
you're seasoned,
life hacks for sure.
I have my doctorate in bartending. I've been bartending over 10 years. Right? So whoever needs to give me my certificate,
I had no idea.
I'm at Moonshine.
Dude, yeah. I even have a special one got from Red Bull. How the whole bar tool's curved. So it's like kind of like a little rainbowish like looking design, whatever, or you know, shape, to where it definitely throws you off. Like if I like bartend with that one night, the next night I'm like missing my bottles just because like I'm used to that curve. Like, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm
definitely not as good at like just popping them all open really quick.
You used to be.
I used to be really good at that.
You used to be
like,
fast as fuck.
Remember 10-cent beer nights?
Oh no, I don't want to remember.
Tell me about that.
I don't want to remember that.
I don't know if I was watching you or watching you, but I remember like y'all just holding like seven beers, just like pop, pop, pop,
popping them open.
Sometimes when I'm at work and I've got 2 beers, I won't.
Yeah, I want to look cool.
I use the bar tool. Okay, that was a lot harder than I'm struggling.
Y'all do that in front of your table.
Yeah,
guys. Y'all spin your bar tool.
It's very true though. If you don't use it, you lose it.
That's true.
Dude, I was like, damn, y'all would just pop them all off for like 2 seconds.
No, 10-cent beer night, that still lives in my nightmares. Like I still no.
And then the fight. No, oh God, not until it was over. I would get the pennies, and I'd just like, keep your pocket pennies.
They would give you 10 pennies?
No, they would give me pennies as a tip, like a penny. Or they'd exact change me with a dime.
I got 50.
They would give one dime?
Dude, I'm serious.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. And then they'd pull them out of the trash. They'd take the empties from other people out of the trash. Because remember,
the lies and deceit.
My God.
Yeah, so because it was 10 cents, we still had to follow TABC laws, which were like only 2 drinks per person. Yeah, go for it. And
they decided they were like,
come back. Release them.
Go get them. We're
it's 10-cent beer night.
10-cent beers.
Come in.
I go, just kidding. It's not 10-cent beer night.
But no, that was awful shit. So like they would do things like getting empties out of the trash and being like, hey, my friends at the table, they all want another beer, and they'll have like 6 empty ones. And so we had a rule to where you can't get another beer unless you return your empty. And then like we would throw the empties away, and they would somehow like get more empties and that, and then there would be this dude at the table with like 8 fucking beers around him, and they're all his. And then we had guys with stacks of dimes, like just literally like a pocket full of change.
God,
they went to the roll of
dude.
Got a roll of dimes.
Please don't go to the bank and get.
And it was awful. And like, I remember we didn't make no money. I remember I was so tired because at this time,
I feel like I remember
when we first did it, I was a bar back. So I had to stock beer constantly. And then these people were still bitching that like the beer wasn't cold enough just because the beer was just flying too fast. Like,
and like we had a cooler then. So
we had a walk-in cooler. So the beer was already, kind of cold. It was like refrigerated cold, but it wasn't ice cold like the original beer I was stocked.
Drink your almost cold beer.
Drink your dumbass Bud Light and get the fuck out of here. Like shut the fuck up,
But no, they went to the extent of pulling them out of the trash can and be like, I saw you do that. You are nasty. Yeah. Just grabs the beer, pours it in another bottle. Put your mouth on it.
Yeah, man, that was rough. That was rough nights, dude. I wasn't too fond of nights like that.
Fucking sick. Who's going first?
Yeah, sure. I'll take another one, dude. Just Jameson and Coke.
Fuck it. I was like, all right, we're bartenders. They are bartenders.
We don't have to make our own drinks for once.
They are tending the bar. Do I ever make my own drinks? I'm like, wait.
Yeah, I think sometimes. I always pour it. I always pour it for you.
I'm like, wait.
This is a good time to go on break, so we'll be back in a little bit with some more shit. This episode is sponsored by Del Papa, an Anheuser-Busch distributor here in Victoria, Texas. They distribute things like Bud Light, Budweiser, Michelob Ultra, even things like Twisted Tea. Dylan, what do you have?
I have Monster, Unleash the Beast.
Oh, that must be Monster's new seltzer. Wow.
Yummy, it's very tasty.
What about you, Obs?
I'm drinking a Tampico Hard Punch Fiesta of flavor. This is the island flavor. It's very tropical. It's got a lot of pineapple in it. But it's delicious, and it would go very well with another alcohol, even though this has 8% in it already. So try it by itself first, and then maybe add it to a drink. Like this one.
Oh, fuck.
Nice. Hell yeah. She added to vodka and water.
Honestly, it's pretty good. It's actually really good. I was like, it's actually really good, and they have other flavors. Check it out.
And call me Ronald McDonald, because I'm getting Mick twisted.
And Nina's an idiot.
Nina's not drinking. Editor, just have a Michelob Ultra just go in her mouth.
Yeah, shove it in her mouth.
So thank you, Del Papa, for sponsoring the E4 podcast.
Yes.
Cheers to you, Del Papa.
Cheers to Del Papa.
Hell
Cheers
yeah,
to Del
cheers
Papa.
to it, Del Papa.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Del Papa.
Back to the podcast.
Let's do. I go 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, no, I love doing it. That's how it started with me doing it.
3, 2, 1.
I used to be the one that would. Well, I am the one who claps, but hands are full.
Oh, your hands
But
are
that's
full.
how it started. I was like,
Just like,
we
I
need to
just
clap. Yeah.
Yeah, Obs is my clapper.
Clap. My cheeks just turn around.
They clap, but next time you do it without your hands, so.
You got no
1, 2, 3. Goddamn, just stripper.
And they go like,
Funny.
oh,
Just dress normal as fuck, but then I just make them like clap.
like they never show the feet, and then the heels are on though. Like,
I love a good strip
Do
club.
you know who I still love going to strip clubs with? Fucking Kim. So Kim's a mutual friend of ours. She's also a bartender, but she would just crack the fuck up.
and she's so good at like, I don't know, like.
The whole time at whatever strip club we're at, she's just laughing, dude. Like whenever they clap their heels together, she's just like, bah! You just hear her just laughing.
I want some 10-inch
I love
heels.
Would she at least
And clap them and bang them on the stage again.
I also like
pull a muscle? I'll pull a
the
muscle.
the dollar house. When
Dollar-
they drop down and they get it with their butt. And then they
Oh, yeah.
down, they make the
Oh, the last time I saw that happen, she was really struggling.
I go,
I was like,
"The
the last
fuck?"
time I saw it, she was struggling to pick up that dollar. We were like, you got it, girl. You got it.
She ain't got no buns.
it, girl.
She got no
I
buns.
know it's gonna. I think I can. I think I
We were just
can.
like, oh my God. Something, girl. I was like, oh,
That's my
no.
favorite. I love it.
Dude, strip clubs are so much fun.
I'll make a
Chris
pretty
being
house
able
for
to
Dude,
her.
yeah. See,
I built you a house.
2-story.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who taught you that, but Wesley taught me that shit. He goes, nah, Migs.
Oh, I used to go with Wesley.
Yeah, we used to go with. He's like, no, you gotta fold your ones up in a certain way and build like a little pyramid.
Fold 'em
And
long
these girls,
ways.
long
Hot
ways,
dog.
and they'll come in here and they'll just
Not
scoop it
dog.
up with their buns. And I'm like, what? And I'll be like, I'll try it out. And it's like they knew. They're like, oh, hold a dollar bill that way. I know what to do. Like, butt cheeks, here we go. Like, you know, like, and they'll just take it away. Like, oh, wow.
Everybody always says this, that, and the other about Maximus. I have a great time.
I had a great time last time.
Every time I go to Maximus, I have a great time. But I think it's because we know what Maximus is, and we don't go with the expectations of like it being like a strip club like from Houston or something like that.
I don't expect them to do crazy tricks on the pole, but you know what?
Yeah.
All their beautiful little butts will still scoop up my houses.
Yeah.
Like,
I just want them to scoop up my little dollar bills. And me and Wesley play a game to where we can't touch each other's money, right? So we'll be sitting there, and like if I just know like he doesn't like a certain girl that's dancing, I'll put money in front of Wesley, like or like like that, and I'd be like, you can't get up from your seat. There's rules to this game. You can't get up, and it's whatever, right? So like if a certain girl comes in front of me, I'm like, oh no, it's not my type. Wesley's like, it is now, motherfucker, and he'll just like he'd be like, give him the motorboat, and I'm like, oh no, like and she'd be like, get up, boy, come on, boy, like and I'm just like, just take it. But yeah, I used to have Kim and Wesley.
We were the only 3 people sitting up at that stage, and it was me, Julius, and Kendall. We were the only 3. My gay friend and Kendall, and 2 girls and a gay dude. We're all like, yeah, girls, mama, motorboat that city, let's go.
What?
I said women are the best to go to strip clubs with.
Dude,
they really are. They really are.
Like single women. Maybe not women with their boyfriends, but single women are the
great time.
Yeah.
Courtney? Do you remember Courtney?
Coco?
Oh, I had so much fun with Courtney when we would go. We'd go all the time.
Yeah,
and we had a blast. She'd always give me money. She'd like put money in front of me for me to throw.
She was a little sugar daddy for you, like
yes,
do what you want with
Courtney's
this money.
Little daddy, yes.
Yeah, she's a little daddy. Yeah, it wasn't like Wesley,
fun.
making me not touch his money. Like oh Miguel, you're taking this trip,
I feel
this
like
dance.
Wesley's giving people money to go to the strip club.
Oh, dude, I could say things about Wesley that would get him in a lot of trouble right now because he's nice and doing the family.
Wesley will not insert last name.
Yeah, Wesley not insert last name. Blew a lot of money in strip clubs, me and him, but if
it's all in good fun. It's not like nasty.
Look, it was years ago. Years ago.
It's
right?
the men sitting in the corner, the old men in the corner being weird.
I remember one time he disappeared, and I was like, "Where's Wesley at? I had to go save him."
Like, makes it creepy.
The back rooms.
I didn't know there was back rooms.
There's back rooms.
I'm sure you
I know sometimes there's a buffet.
I don't know about Maximus. It wasn't Maximus.
That is the buffet.
That's the buffet.
No, like a literal buffet.
Yeah, what buffet we talking about? Not the chicken wings.
That's
Not
the
the
steak and
chicken
leg
wings.
special.
I went there once. I think it was burgers.
I want a thigh.
Yeah, I don't want Thai food. I want Thai food.
Well, I didn't know there was back rooms though. I obviously am having less fun at Maximus.
Or maybe you're not. I don't know. I don't know if you want to go in the back rooms.
I'm
Just
there
a door
for
to
good old fashioned fun. Okay,
old-fashioned.
I was in New Orleans one
anything
time.
else.
Yeah.
In New Orleans, and me and a friend, all of my friends went to the hotel, and I was like, I want to go to a strip club. I want to go to a strip club.
Yeah.
And my homeboy was like, well, there's some dude strip clubs over there. And I was like, I want to go to no dude strip club. I want to see titties. I want to see clap it, butterfly, boom, clap.
Boom, boom. Hell yeah.
I want to see, dude strip club.
Dude, all it is just butt cheeks flapping everywhere.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well,
that's
Just butt cheeks. Just butt cheeks. Well,
there's stuff flapping for sure.
I'm sure there's something flapping and it's
Right.
not
Yeah.
the butt cheeks.
Yeah, there's a lot of flapping going on. Let me tell
I've
you.
never gone to a man strip club.
Oof.
I don't think I want to.
No.
I'll be honest.
I never been. I can't say I've been.
just slapping you in the face.
I got one of those. I don't want to see that. I love titties. I want to see titties.
I feel like I would go for research purposes. Like,
That's what Lupe says too.
Yeah, like I would want to go and see what they're doing. And then bring it home. You're gonna be like, yo, look what I learned today, baby.
So is this the viewing portion where Miguel is gonna show what he learned?
If I had an OnlyFans, that's what it would be. Like, today at Chippendales, I learned this. Like, and I'd just be like, helicopter, like, whatever.
It would be a fun only. For fun only.
Yeah, it'd be entertaining, educational, like,
For fun.
You need to do a podcast.
And it's just you showing other people how.
I'm down.
I'm gonna say that would be really funny.
Educational.
Because that's one thing I know nothing about, right? The male strip club scene. I know nothing about it. It's alien to me.
Yeah,
but
me
you know,
either. Oh no.
at the end of our OnlyFans series, it wouldn't be. I'll be very well versed.
You just educate everybody, like, hey, men out there, dads. And lads.
Dads
and lads. I learned this move today when I went to go see the Chippendale
That could be the name of the show, the Dads and Lads.
Dads and Lads.
Dads and Lads. This is for y'all guys. I'm out here doing.
You better keep it ironclads,
yeah,
okay?
Yeah,
Don't tell nobody.
Dads, Lads, and ironclads. Let's go.
Technically, at the strip club, there's bars too, so this.
You're like, no, I came for the specials.
Came for the drink.
I came for the specials. 75-cent wells. I'm here for it. You know, like you know.
There too.
And 10-cent wings.
Hot dogs free.
I remember a couple of strip clubs in Austin, like you could eat there and they had buffets and
No,
stuff.
they do it.
Yeah, Maximus has a buffet every once in a while.
strip
Yeah, every
clubs
once
I
in a
did
while.
one for a birthday or something. But I ate it.
I want to give a shout out to Jay Rubio, who taught me the one life rule of never eat at a strip club.
I didn't. Jay did not teach me that rule.
Oh, I still have yet to eat at a strip club because Jay taught me that. And he's like, Miguel, whatever you do, don't eat at a strip club. I'm like, all right, sir, yes, sir. Like, you know,
Oh, because
there's booty
people
hole.
touching their privates and then touching
Yeah.
the
Well, I mean, I think because there's like, you know,
There's a lot of
there's two things that's
naked
abundant:
body
money
parts
and
out.
booty hole. You
Yeah.
know, so it's like, you know, do you want to eat
Just
food?
the dirtiest things.
go,
Two
it's
of the
just-
dirtiest
I go,
things.
it's eaten worse. I've eaten worse.
I was like, what would be the first time?
It would have been the first time, but you know, I don't know. Booty hole goes good with my buffalo wings. You know, I don't know. You know, maybe not. You know, you should ask.
It depends on what order you have.
Dude, you should ask Brant about the story he tells about a strip club he went to in Houston, a hole in the wall strip club. I don't want to say it. I don't want to tell the story.
That's my neck of the woods.
But like,
maybe you should tell me where.
They went to a strip club and there was music playing and there was no stripper on stage, and they had to wait there for a good 10 minutes, and then she ended up coming out of the restroom like straight to the stage.
God damn. 10 minutes in the restroom.
Really, she was doing her makeup.
Brent tells it so greatly. I've heard him tell that story, and I just like roll on the floor laughing.
All right,
dude,
but they got dressing rooms for that. But
dude,
they probably didn't have a restroom in their dressing room. The fact that they had to watch her walk out of the public bathroom.
Everybody's like, all right.
She's like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
There's one guy that's just like,
Yeah, somebody's into that. Somebody's into that.
Someone's about it. Someone wants it. Someone.
I got 20 over here. Come here, girl.
someone. There's always someone
There's
that
always
likes something gross.
yeah. Someone's rocks is gonna get harder.
feel
We're
for
not
attacked.
here to
sure.
judge.
I feel attacked.
Nah. We're not gonna kink shame no one here. All right, like whatever.
You can like whatever you want, even if it's that.
Even if it's that, if it's guns, hot butthole, whatever,
Oh
dude.
my
you know?
God.
I feel like that seems like a very mild, gross thing someone would like.
There's weird ones out there, right? Like what, balloon fetishes. That's a little weird, Like I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would
People
be.
that marry like trains.
Oh yeah,
Marrying-
what do you call? I don't
Or
know what
like
you call that.
it's
What do
like
you call that?
I seen a whole show on it.
Yeah,
once.
yeah.
Someone married the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
Someone
Wow.
married
They
a
do it.
train. There was one that married a fence.
Marrying-
And like some of them
A fence.
actually like
Do it with them.
fornicate with them.
Yeah, like, do it.
I
Do
know,
it
like,
with
I
them.
said it like that.
Guys and
but-
cars are
Fornicate.
kind of the same thing. Like they obsess over
Put
the
it right
cars.
in.
They put it in the tailpipe,
So
whatever,
what would the
somewhere.
front be?
Yeah.
The lies and deceit. You'll marry a fence? The hell?
No, I swear
mean,
to you, it was on some
It's
show.
cheap. You don't,
You just go to Lowe's.
you don't gotta feed it. You don't gotta,
He did every
You go to
once in a while,
Lowe's.
you
dress
don't
her
gotta
up.
take it out. It's always there. And they ain't gonna cheat on you. And that fence will always be.
Imagine
Unless
the person just crying during a hurricane inside.
my fence got knocked down.
My fence out there, my baby out there by itself.
Oh, God.
Picking
My
like
baby.
picking fence boards out your neighbor's tree. Like
Sick.
you're
Are they
fucking sick.
wooden? Are they wooden fences or chain?
Any kind, whatever you want. Hey,
whatever
This
you
one
want,
is
whatever you
me.
want.
This
Whatever
couch
floats
could
your
be
boat,
my
baby.
wife right now.
The one I
This-
saw on the show was like
wire.
a white picket fence.
Oh,
I
Wyatt
could be
picket
married to
fence.
this couch. I could be married
Could be
to
racist.
these
Americana.
pants.
Could be
I could be married to
Americana.
whatever I
You know?
want.
White?
I can marry anything.
Why I gotta be white?
Got tripods looking real sexy over there.
I go, hey, try what you doing, Dad?
Those long legs.
Got three.
Got some stems on you, tripod Cal.
There's a lot of weird stuff out there, and you know what? I think if anyone's about it, they should be about it. You know, I'm not gonna kick shit.
Yeah,
you know?
if you feel like
lean in. If you're into something weird,
know.
lean in.
Actually,
No,
I want to
I'm
hear
still
about
not
it.
into it.
I want to hear about it. Like, let me know what you're into. You know, we can talk
Reddit.
about it. You know, see, I don't
Just
want.
Reddit.
I'll be the one
There's
be like,
Reddit's
you
and
There's a Reddit forum for absolutely
everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
no shame.
Okay. All right. We have too much fun. We have too much fun with this. So,
no one got more live.
We went away from the topic.
Let's reel it back in. So one last thing I do want to talk about was something that we did recently, just our group. We had a pub crawl downtown. Now, it was just our little group. We did a pub crawl, and I feel like that's one thing that we haven't been able to do in a long time. Because we have more bars here downtown. We still have 205, Moonshine, 5Ds.
Another poor decision.
Another poor decision.
You could
It's
even
all, like-
insert El Paso.
El Paso,
Yeah.
great
No, literally,
margaritas.
like-
They have really
Yeah.
good margaritas.
And it's all within the same little
What is
vicinity.
it? Water well is there? I don't know if they serve drinks. What if you need to
I don't
get
think
some
they do,
food
but
along your pub
they-
crawl?
their food,
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, you can stop there for a snack for sure. You
Yeah.
know, like fuel up. You know, like get a glass of water, stay hydrated.
And
you
that's
know?
what's cool about like down here now. Like you
Yeah,
can just
I love
hop if you want.
Yeah.
to,
So now you can hop. So back then it was just kind of for a while.
205 and
I feel like it
Moonshine.
was just 205 and Moonshine. Y'all two were
back and
by
forth.
yourselves. There wasn't much hopping. And I do remember like pub crawls would happen back in the day when there was still like the Golden Gecko and
okay.
at Sendera. Like we were involved. Like we would start the pub
I
crawl
didn't know that.
and they would end up either here or at 205 somewhere. Like but.
Sendera.
It wasn't a big pub crawl, but now you can have a decent sized one. Like we did it the other night. Like we didn't go to 205. We didn't make it that way.
To El Paso. We went to
Oh no, we ate at 205. We ate at 205.
Yeah,
Had
we
one
went to
drink there.
El Paso.
El Paso
Tavern.
Tavern,
Another poor decision. Just went down the row.
and then we ended up here, and that was our pub crawl, and it was a good pub crawl.
They're always the end of because there's been other pub crawls, like actual like city pub crawls, where they have like a bus.
Yeah.
And we're always the end. We're always the last stop.
Hey,
which makes it
that's when
super
you
fun.
Get
Yeah.
the people.
I
You get
feel
the
like that's
people
where
that
you
are just
want to
like,
be, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
Do we?
yeah. I'm like,
I feel like you make the most money as a bartender. You'll make
Yep.
the most money. Because by the time they're coming in, like they're like
Or they
feeling
forget to
good
pay their
already.
tabs. Or they're so hooked up, they forget to pay their tabs. and they
Yeah.
usually
leave.
it's just like the poor girls just holding on to the bar. Water. Or like, I need a water for my friend now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe second to last is where you want to be.
second to
Second
last,
to
I feel
last.
like that's a sweet spot.
If y'all
you
could
know?
come see
Oh,
us.
you're right. Because then you can kind of
in
start
between
cleaning up a
those-
little early. Like they're, it's
Yeah.
1:30, everyone's gone, and
Yeah,
you're like,
or
start
if it's like
cleaning
a
up.
big one, a big pub crawl, like the big to where there's a lot in
whole
the city.
wedding party,
Then it's
all
just
go down.
like the whole bar has just been like torn up, and you're like, okay,
yeah.
All right.
well,
I
now-
like sending people, like my roommate Nikki, she's like, oh, Nikki at 5D told me to come see you. Or like, who are you, Lupe? And then you just send people around. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I like that too. I mean,
I like that we're so close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She could come have lunch over here on her
Yeah.
break and stuff.
And even yourself, I was like, oh, you work there? Because, I need to go frequent your place a lot more, and just sending people everywhere,
Well, come see me at Baytown Seafood. We don't really
Baytown
have
Seafood.
alcohol,
I love
but we got
Aubrey's like, please. I love
like
Baytown
food.
too.
No, I'm
We
going to
want
go see you
food.
too. I'm going to go see
That's
you
the one
too.
on the
What you
highway,
got?
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
y'all
want
got good
her.
alligator, right? Y'all have alligator
We
too?
do.
Yeah, alligator bites. Delish.
So good.
Alligator
So good.
bites.
But no, I really think someone needs to organize a
crawl, yeah.
pub crawl.
Or like a haunted pub crawl.
Yeah, that's what I
just
was thinking
make
for
up some
Halloween.
crap.
We should totally.
yeah.
I feel like it's really easy to do it because I mean, what you gotta do is just create a
Post it, yeah, put it
Facebook
on
event.
Facebook, say,
be like, hey,
hey.
everybody, come in costume. I mean, I don't know if you want to theme it or anything. Like,
Well, that's kind
do
of
like
how
a
the powerhouse
there's a good
party
year.
would go on.
Powerhouse party,
That's
yeah.
how that
There's
was.
a good
It's
year
like,
to invent
I
some
miss
lore.
those.
And like make some stuff
I
up
feel
around
like a good.
town.
I feel like a good zombie walk would be real good.
That'd be
Like,
cute.
it's just like fucking The Walking Dead, and we're just like
Yeah.
going from bar to bar.
Everybody's like,
We're all
yeah,
just
like,
zombies, like. But I feel like bartenders would hate it because
Why?
you're gonna get that slam of people all at once, right?
I love that slam.
And then y'all would
You like
actually
it?
get
You-
zombies. I think Patrick over there is ready for
You ready?
another.
All right. Well, let's go ahead. We'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
But you know what? We'll,
Oh, yeah,
we'll
here,
work.
yeah, let's do
we'll
it.
work on a pub crawl. You know what? Maybe E4. Maybe we'll just organize
Bye,
a zombie
bro.
one for Halloween.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Have a good night. Come back and see us.
But hey, guys, y'all too. Thank y'all for watching the E4 podcast. Thank you for Moonshine for hosting the E4 podcast. Thank y'all so much. And if there's anything else y'all want to tell the viewers, please y'all go ahead.
Oh no, come see me and Danny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe tell them what days y'all
What are
work.
y'all's hours? I was like, what are y'all's days?
So
what are
this
y'all's
is
hours?
my baby. We've been together.
my boo.
Perpetuating.
We must see Lupe
Yeah,
and his girlfriend.
absolutely. Come on.
So no, what days do y'all work? Danny, you work.
I usually work Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays.
I for sure Friday and Saturday, and then Wednesdays and Sundays, kind of
Just
Oh,
off
yeah.
and
whatever
on.
I get.
But we're the bar is open Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday through Sunday.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Come
Yeah.
and see us. We
Come,
love
come to
people.
Moonshine Wednesday through Sunday. Come see my friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
That'd be fun.
thank y'all for viewing the E4 podcast, and we'll see y'all next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
I never had a father.